Okay, this says that we were in a mining expedition. Feel free to pause and lead it. We had no family, but we decided we would become a king. Okay. Okay, so this is your map. You move it down a normal way. This is a death shard. That's really handy, thanks. So we start off next to a death shard that we can't even use because we're kingdom, not empire. But what we can do is set our city next to it, and that means the empire won't be able to get it without taking our city, which is not going to happen because by that point I'm going to rage quit if that happens. Because, well, if you take capital city, you're basically dead. So what do these numbers mean here? So you've got 3 numbers, or sometimes 2, sometimes 1. Not here, but sometimes 1. So that's how much food, how much grain you can get from that square. That's how much materials you can get. So lumber, clay, just stuff to build with. How effective it is an area for building with. And the blue one is the most interesting one. That is the amount of magical power available in the area. So what that does is each blue number, so essence I believe it's called, you can have up to 1 enchantment on a city built on that square. That's specifically on that square. So just because I build a city here and it ends up covering all this area, I will still only be allowed 2 spells on it, unless I have a special power or something. Okay, so these are really, really important. Essence is massively powerful because the spells you can cast on your cities, they're unreal. It doesn't include offensive spells, by the way. It's like permanent city enchantments to make it better that it counts for. So you want to find one with high number, high number, high number. Obviously that's high growth, high production, so when you're building a fortress or something like a military production centre, look for that rather than that. Always try and get essence as much as you can. So this is, I think we're starting in like the best place here. 432, looks good to me. So every other time you want to settle a city, you're going to have to use a specially produced unit, but for some reason your sovereign can found an entire city by himself. I guess you're very fertile or something and have lots of babies yourself. Yay, look. Oh wait, that's probably how I make the city. You cast a spell and it makes a city. That makes more sense. No, I'm going to go with you fertile. Okay, so selecting off the city. So you can click on your army and it brings up all the things to do with your army here. Click on anything else, nothing. Click on this, tells you information about this shattered statue. Click on this, wooden crates. Ooh, what treasure could be in the crates? Build a clay quarry here to add material to your city. How handy. Can't be used by our faction. Ooh. Click on the city and you have these options here. So details will literally just bring us up all the information about it. So the key one you're looking at is unrest. That's really annoying. We want to get that down as quickly as we can. And this is your number of defenders that you've got by default in the city. So what you want first of all is build. And that can get our unrest down, as can this. This one we're only allowed 1 per faction. So, which to build first? I'm going to go for this one first. Then we want a cleric. Then I want a merchant because we currently are on negative income. Not much, but we are. Okay, so then we're going to, first off, spells. Boom, boom, boom. We've got 2 spells I want to cast. So, meditation. Plus 1 mana per essence in the enchanted city. Well, we've got 2 essence in this city, so if we cast that, notice it costs nothing. Cast it on our city. And hey, there we go. We're getting 3 essence from, well, your sovereign, from you, or me actually, 2 from the city, because we just cast a meditation on it. So then I want to cast Sovereign's Call to increase the growth in the enchanted city. So let's do that now. Now we can't cast any more enchantments on the city. I mean, as it happens, we don't know any, but if we did, we couldn't cast them. Now, unfortunately, I also want to summon a Shadow Warg. But I can't. It's very sad. So I need to get another 15 mana before I can do that. Which is going to take 3 turns, which is no time at all. So that's okay. So we select an army. You can see here we've got 3 people, if you like, 3 units in the army, and we can have up to 5 at the moment. New technology will unlock these as well, so you can end up with 9. So we've got us, a unit of spearmen, and a unit of militia. And they're very, very bad. So just going to right click where I want to go, see what's in the shat statue. Beneath the feet of the monster, whether you find a valuable item. What do I win? Burning Axe, 200. Backswing, if attack misses. Cleave, you can attack 3 people, as long as they're next to each other. That can either be in an L shape or anything. They have to be next to you, but I don't want to equip that. Oh, we can research stuff. Okay, so you've got 3 main sections. You've got warfare, which will obviously get better armor, buildings. That's why I was saying +1 army size here. And you can learn how to get horses. Ooh, how exciting. Stables. All the way up over here to things like heavy armor, masterwork chain armor, +26 defense. Consider leather, our special leather no less, 7 defense. Yeah. Now, the things I'm going to aim for here when I can is being able to make the defenders, because they're our first better unit. And they're not bad actually. And also being able to get the Blades of Attica, because they're going to be armed with fending blades, which are amazing. The other thing I want to get is mounted warfare to get some horses, and obviously tills to increase my army size. But I'm not going to worry about any of that at the moment. Now, had that shard next to us been one of these nice ones, I would have gone for that fairly quickly. Not going to now. So this allows us to learn sorcery. See the spell books? That's one of the bonuses we took. This spell, Tireless March, get it as fairly early on if you can. Cast it on your primary army. It affects the whole army, so cast it on your sovereign normally. It's amazing. That's nasty, because you cast it on someone else's city. Very funny. And that's quite a good one as well. So you cast that on one of your champions, who say a warrior or whatever, gives him the ability to cast the heal spell. Pretty sweet. This is our racial ability. We contain henchmen. Pretty cool. And there's lots more stuff, and if we go all the way along, we find the Book of Mastery. Cast the spell of making, win the game. But I mean, that's obviously going to take a while. Then we go back to this one, Civilization. So this is the things we're going to start doing immediately, because they will give us things like the ability to make a workshop, which increases the productivity of the city it's in. Bell Tower, -5 on the rest. That will lead to this one, -10% on the rest. It's amazing. The zone of control, incidentally, is how large an area around your city you control, and that designates where you can build things like shrines, stables. You can only build stables on horses that are in your zone of control. So I'm going to start with civics so that we can start working on that, and then I'm going to go for restoration and then knowledge, because they're all good. Okay, I've got this next turn. It's done already for me. It's told there's stuff here. A nearby life shard is now within our zone of control. Is it really? Oh wow, that's cool. It's changed over to a life shard. That was nice of them. Guess it's the starting one. Okay, so Demonicus' army is here. We're going to go here. What was in the crate? Shadow Dagger. I am going to equip that. We go to equipment. It's substantially better than a Lusty Shortsword. Hits harder. I act faster. If you're a caster, you want something with really high initiative. I don't know why all the staffs have really low initiative. It seems counterintuitive, but equip a dagger as soon as you can, because then you can cast more spells quicker. Assuming you got the mana. Okay, now we're going to go and explore. Now notice when we built that city, all of this area now cannot have a city built in it. You can only build cities where you've got at least one grain available. Unlike almost every other game I've ever played, you can't just build cities wherever you feel like. What's that? Meh, nobody cares. Oh, I forgot already. Did I choose scamming? I may have done. I know how to check. Ooh, a settlement has grown a level. How nice. Settlements make levels by getting additional population. Units and champions and sovereigns make levels by killing things and earning XP. So the first town I would always recommend having as a town rather than a fortress or a conclave, just because that is balanced. And it also gives you more money coming in. So fortress is handy on account of you can produce things faster, but yeah, town for your first one, I would recommend. Every time. Okay, there's a lost library. What's in it? Book with 15 research. How handy. So that research that immediately, and we'll get restoration really quick as well because it carried over. Oh, dead end. At least we don't have to worry about people attacking us from there. You can see the zone of control that I said he expanded. When it expands again, we'll have access to the wild horses, which is pretty awesome. Oh, what's that? Can't tell. The Latvian camp. Ooh, I think we're going to go and beat them up. So let's start heading in that direction. We're going to pick a fight with some Latvians. Okay, so your fame will continuously go up. Certain buildings make it go up faster, and so on and so forth. So this one I think was because we finished our Tower of Dominion, which added 10 to our fame or something. Every time your fame hits critical levels, you get a choice between two heroes. So these are two who are available. This one is, they don't have any specializations yet because it's too low level, because we're too low level. What have we got? Tarthblood. Oh, that's one I hate. What's he? Amelian. So you get stuff depending on shards. Meh. They're both kind of sucky. He gets +1 initiative and he's got fire. He's got life. Oh, we're having him because he can then be our healer. Iliel, he always comes next to your champion, or something, sorry. So I'm going to make him join our team. For that 5, that's fine. And then we're going to go off and try and start a fight with. Oh, there's someone. Okay, let's get the knowledge next. Said we were going to get these bottom 3 first. Okay, so fight time. Oh, yep, it's expanded again. We can now get access to the horses once we have the relevant technology. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got Wildling Hermit. Just by clicking on it you can see what's in the army. Wildling Hermit, now he has, that spell is evil. That's horrific. If he casts that, we might all die. Vulnerable to cold, good to know. Not good at fighting. He can summon an Ignis. And a Wildling. Ignises are quite nasty, they're like little fire-breathing snakes. And a Wildling is, well, it's basically one of these. They're nothing. They're like the weakest of the weak. You know, like goblins or kobolds or something from other games. Okay, so what have we got? Well, we've got enough mana to summon our Shadow Wargs. Let's do that. Summon him outside of battle, and then he has maintenance cost, and also he will basically last between battles. If you summon him in the battle, he will not. So obviously our Sovereign is casting it, therefore he appears in the same square. So we now have 5 units, so let's take on the Valley. Auto-dissolve it. Try not to auto-dissolve things, sometimes it really messes it up bad and like your Sovereign will die against 2 gnats and a stick. I don't know how. Okay, so he's summoned a Wildling there. Quite a lot of Wildlings. Wow. Okay, so we're going to try and take this guy out before he manages to kill our entire army. Oh, good start, dog. Honestly. I don't know why I tie. Okay, let's go and we're on horseback, so we're fast as well. So let's go and give the dog a hand. There we go. Okay, so this little fella is gonna start chipping away at this big unit that's just appeared. Actually, is that sensible? Should we focus on killing that? Because I think that disappears. Yeah, it does. Good shooting, spearman. Yeah, instantly defaults to preferring to kill your big units early game. I have no idea why. It doesn't make any sense at all. Hey, little kitten. Uh-oh, this could end badly. Had a cat walk across my keyboard. Okay, so I could heal them. Don't really feel the need right now. Certainly got knocked over by this fella, so it's a good shot. One fella knocked over for these spearmen. I'm actually in first. Only got a tiny little mace, so I don't know how I did it. Okay, let's get down there. Pen him in. I don't know if you noticed, but when you're moving on this map, you can obviously move all around, like 2 squares for him. But if you're next to the enemy, you can only move. So it's much more limited. I'll show you in a sec. Probably won't actually, because I think he's about to die. Yeah. But you basically can't walk through their zone of control. Who made level? Someone made level. Oh, Demonicus made level. So, Summoner, so Mage. Minus 25% mana cost for tactical spells. That's good. No, it's not good. It's never good. I've never bothered putting a champion in C. I don't see the point. That's quite good. That's quite good. That's quite good. That sucks. Also, there's sub things within the classes. This guy, he's alright actually, because he gets to command other people within the army. It's quite handy. But being as we are a summoner, we are going to choose Mage. Okay, he's our healer, so he's also going to choose Mage. Okay, now we've defeated them. There's no one protecting the wildling camp, so let's go and claim our loot. What do we get? Well, we got Fame and a whetstone. Okay, well, let's trade, because I think we'll give our lusty short sword to him, so he's not building a silly staff, and then we will equip our whetstone. Okay, next turn, on battlefield, what do we win? Sink it and gain plus 50% attack and minus 20 dodge. Really? And it lasts for one fight, so... Ooh, look at that. There's someone else we can be able to see. It's got the green. That means we probably want to build a pioneer as soon as we can. Okay, let's go and kill some of the Latvians before they turn into some kind of thief or vandal. Okay, again, I'm going to use the fact that our wolf has ridiculously high initiative and great movement to assassinate on the enemy. Because we're on horseback again, we're very, very fast. Apparently we don't hit as hard as a dog. Admittedly it's a shadow dog from hell, but you know, whatever. Wow, that was mean. Okay, let's go down behind him. Stab. No one made level. Oh, Shadow is level 3. Ah, that's because I'm a summoner. Okay, so we killed the Latvians. We got Fame. Telescope. Well, we'll equip that because scouting, why not? Abandoned caravan, eh? What was in the caravan? I don't know if that lasts forever, it might do. I don't think so. Got here, Darkling Warriors. Oof. XP as I like to think of it. Okay, so you're gonna force march around the side. We're gonna force march all the way around. Yeah, you will. I totally missed. Okay. Stab. Yeah. Pass. Stab. Well, fine. I don't know. What noise does a club make? Stab. Okay, Spearmen. Spearmen are the star players at the moment, I think. Both the Spearmen and Militia made level. Okay. I want Town Hall, so I'm gonna get that. Oh, nice. I know it's like battered, but nice. Ooh, questy. The quests are completely random except for the epic one. Okay, so our Akaya has gone to level 3. So you can either get Guild Gozer, spoiler up again, Guild Gozer, Slums, which, no. I mean, obviously, it does go up quicker, so if you've got something to combat and list, but no. And I never, ever, ever, ever have my cities producing wealth, so that's pointless for me. Guild Gozer, plus 5% hit points for all units. And that's a global hit point bonus, so no matter where you make the unit, no matter how long it's been around, 5% extra health, yes please. Okay, so the Zeds mean it's not doing anything, so what it is going to do is make a little pioneer. And then we're actually going to build a bell tower, because then we're going to actually build some of these things out here. So I want to build a clay pit to add more materials, and when we get the technology, which will make our next priority, we'll get that shard going as well. And then when we can, we'll get the stables.